seeing Jonathan wants to get back out there shooting. How glad will you be able to see him?
Extremely excited. Extremely excited. I can't wait till you get out there. Take a couple more reps off of us, and then we can get back to mid-season form like we were last year. I think we did a pretty good. Well, the coaching staff did a great job of rotating us in and out, and I think he did a great job taking over there toward the end of the season when I got hurt.
You kind of laid off him, or even maybe one of the leaders, and giving him a hard time about not being in there?
No, really. Well, I mean, it's not like he can be in there and he doesn't want to be in there. It's one of those things. I mean, he has surgery, so he can't be in there. So I haven't given him a hard time. I have been checking on his progress day in and day out to see how it's going.
With the numbers you two put up this year, and him being less than 100%, what's the potential? What's the goal? I mean, what could you do if you two were both well at the same time?
I mean, I don't know. Each season is a different season. Each defense brings on a different defense in terms of the players that's on that defense. So, you never know. I mean, we may come out this year and have to throw the ball every time, or vice versa, or we may be a balanced team. It's yet to be known what will be this season because it's so early in training.
Are you guys expecting to carry the load? I know you said it's early, you don't know what type of team you're going to be, but with that more being, somewhat relatively new there, and a lot of young guys in the wide receiver position, do you guys expect to carry the load more?
No, I don't think we are. I mean, when our numbers call, we definitely want to answer that call. But I mean, you have to understand something about Matt Moore. He won 6 games for us last year. He won 62. And then the year before that, when he stepped in, I think he won 2 or 3 games himself then. So when you say relatively new, it's tough for me to understand that because I've played with him for 3 years. So I think he has more than just an arm and the head. I think he's going to get us real far this year.
What are your impressions of him so far, stepping in as the clear number one?
Just like any other quarterback, he has an arm, he has the mental mindset. He hands the ball off well. and, he does a great job of recognizing the blitzes on defense. It's not like he's going to have to get acclimated to how fast the defense flows or things like that. It's just making his throws and making his calls, and I think he does a great job of doing it.
Can you talk about without Brad now? What do you think of how you see from Tony?
It's a little different. It's definitely a little different. The meeting room's quieter. It's not as loose as it used to be with Brad gone. Still a little different back there in the back because Hoover thought as a tailback because he played tailback in college, and he had that mindset, and then he had the mindset of being a bruiser, and he knew what was going on the in and outs of the offense. Not saying that Tony Fitzmagic doesn't know that. It's just that it's kind of hard to teach that. And, Tony's coming a long way.
I know. Does that concern you at all? I know last year and the year before, both you and Jonathan, talked several times about how important Brad was to your success. Is that a concern?
No, it's not a concern, but he will be answered.
What do you see your leadership role in this year's draft?
I'm not really much of a talker. I am a joker, though. I'm not much of a talker. I kind of try to lead by example by just working my butt off. Our emphasis this year, I've heard Tyke tell the wide receivers, to get down for the field and, help your fellow wide receiver out. And we're trying to do those things as well. We're trying to get downfield once the wide receiver catch the ball and help block. So, it's things like that, going that much farther with football and getting better in that aspect.
DeAngelo, what's your impression so far of Jimmy Clausen?
He's a good quarterback. That's my impression. That's the most frequently asked question. Is how's Jimmy Clausen? Not how's the team, not how's Matt Moore, not how's the defense. How you looking at Julius Pepper, not how's Jimmy Clausen. Jimmy Clausen, he's going to be fine. Jimmy's going to be fine. It's just like college. You just got to speed up the tempo a little bit, that's all. But Jimmy Clausen's good.
You were talking about who, in his mind,
how he used to always talk about running the ball. In Brad's mind, how would you rank the backs in that run last year? Did he think he was one and you were two and Stu was three?
No. But he was definitely, 9, 10 years in the game. In my mind, he was number one. I don't know where he was in his mind. I know in Stewart's mind, he was number one too, because he knew anything and he knew everything. So we were back there in the backfield. If we weren't sure about it, he'd make sure we were sure. And that's one of the things that we really like.
Did he show you any tape, or did you see any tape of him actually running?
He tried to bring us a tape, and we wouldn't put it in.
Monday night games?
Well, no, he went back to college. It was just one of those things like, we don't want to see a college tape. Come on, man. We believe you. We believe you.
He was a burner, man. You
Yeah.
should have taken a look at that.
I don't know about burner. I'll go bruiser.
Next thing I